Hallo, guten Tag. Ich komme mit dem Germany. That's my country, Germany. We had to go through a couple of things here. We had to go over the laws and the culture, workforce, and a couple other things this week and talk about if we were to move a neighborhood market type deal of Miller Mart to another country and go over the different things we might encounter. And to start out with the laws, I found that you have to sign an employee contract no matter what job. So first thing I do is have to draw up a contract. And it said in Germany, working on Sundays is generally prohibited. And that was kind of surprising to me. And it's also said that one of the laws, you could start work in Germany at 13 years of age with parent permission, but there's no night work allowed, and students have to be mandated to go to school 5 days a week. For the culture, I know that pretty much they take a lot of pride in stuff being made in Germany. And after World War II, they was kind of isolated from the rest of the world through no, they didn't have any trade. There was pretty much bars put on them. So they become a real nationalized country about, they make everything in-house. So I think, and they take a lot of pride in that. And they also they're a real green country. They're pretty much on the forefront of recycling this, that, and the third. They take a lot of pride in how clean they are and how they don't really leave a footprint on the environment. So I would probably keep all my workforce from Germany, and I would switch my name from an American name. I'd try to make it more German feeling, if that makes sense, where they could connect and see that I'm not an American company. I'm a company for them, by them, and I think that's how you do well over there. As far as the labor trends go, there's only like a 4.2% unemployment rate compared to a 4.9% in America as far as unemployment goes. As far as the staffing, I done said I'd bring everybody from Germany. And for recruitment, I'd put a couple ads in local papers and ads online. I'd want to probably aim more towards younger folk so I could pay them a little bit cheaper. And as far as the pay, minimum wage over there is $8.50 euros. I don't know how you'd say that. Or $9.31 in US dollars. So I'd probably give them about €9 an hour. Give them a little more, but not too much. It's for benefits. I know that it's a kind of universal health care type deal, but it's called multi-payer health care system. And the employer is responsible for 50% of the Social Security. And they have a restriction-free, consumer-oriented health care, which means they can pretty much go and seek out whatever health care, whatever they need, whatever they feel like they could use. And it's funded up to 80% by the government of Germany. So you really wouldn't have to pay that much. I also found that Germany grants a statutory claim of 20 working days of vacation, also full maternity leave, no later than 6 weeks before due date to 8 weeks after the birth of the child. And I think that's pretty good for benefits. I mean, even if it is state mandated, those are some of the things that you have to do, the bare minimums. For language barriers, I know if I'm hiring mostly local or all local employees, for my managers and this, that, and stock boys and register workers, that they're all going to speak German anyway. And if it's my company, I've taken 3 years of German in high school and a year in college. I know I'd have to brush up on it, but if I was to commit to putting a business in Germany, I would definitely want to really get involved in learning the language, brush up on everything that I've also learned before. For the development of my employees, I'm gonna have them shadow all the different positions, and get to working really hard on it, figure it out. For some of the things that I do to recruit my employees, I'd give them all a bicycle. A lot of people don't drive cars over there because they see the emissions is bad for the environment. They either take a transit bus to heavily populated areas, or they ride bikes. That's the big thing over there, is riding bikes. So I'd logo a bike out and hand them out to all my employees. But you have to give the bike back if you quit or whatnot. But I'd also provide them with a free monthly transit pass so they can get to and from work for free and don't have to worry about that. And I'd include that when I'm doing my ads for recruitment. And I think we do all right.